Hey, it's Bruce Goodwin, and if you're a local business owner, I want to show you a simple system that I've used and am using to scale multiple local businesses well into the six figures using simple $5 Instagram and Facebook ads. And I want to show you this simple system that you can implement whether you have a client-based business like you're an attorney, a doctor, a lawyer, a contractor, a real estate agent, or you have some type of a shop or boutique or restaurant where you're wanting people to come in and you're looking for traffic. This strategy will work either way. So I'm going to show you everything in the training. If while you're watching the training, you would like for us to help you implement this strategy in your business, all you have to do is send me a message, a DM through Instagram or on Facebook and say, hey, I'd like more info, and I'll send you more info about how we can help you implement this system. But here's what we're building. We're building a system where if you need more clients, more traffic, more customers, you simply click a button and turn it on. And if you ever need less, you simply click a button and turn it off. We're building a predictable system that brings leads and customers. Let me jump right into it and show you. First, I want to show you a little bit of proof. Now, this is a screenshot from one of my accounts for one of our local companies. This happens to be a brick and mortar company. This is a company myself and my wife own. And using these simple ads, you can see this that says $11.55. We got 13 people at $11.55 to reach out and ask about our programs, some of them enrolling in the program. This particular business, each one of these leads is worth about $200 a week. So you can see that this adds up. We had 13 people come in at $11.55. So every time we spent $11.55, we got a person reaching out to inquire about our program, and many of them sign up. And this is just an example. Every time you spend $11.55, you've got inquiries coming in for people who want to get in a program that costs $200 a week. So you can see how this can ramp up. And all we do to get more clients in is push the button and turn it on. It's the same thing down here with the private lesson side of the business. 17 leads in off of Facebook at $4.45. Each one of these clients is worth about $150 per month. So we can scale up by simply increasing how much we spend on ads. But as you can see, we're only spending $5 to get a qualified person to raise their hand and say, I'm interested. So you can see how this can add up in your business. Here's another example. This is not a brick and mortar company. This particular company does more of a consulting approach, but you can see we're getting leads for $1.08 per lead on Facebook. So every time we spend $1.08, we're getting someone reaching out saying, hey, I'd like to work with you. And you can see how that adds up. We had 252 of those come in, and it was simply by setting this very system up that I'm about to show you and pushing the button on. So let's first of all talk about who this training is not going to work for. If you don't have a business yet, this won't work for you. So this training is not designed for those who are looking to start a business. You want to have something already going. You're already making some sales. You just want to increase what you're doing. So if you don't have a business, this is not for you. If you are completely and totally broke, meaning you have absolutely no budget for ads, and by budget, a low budget, I'm talking about maybe $200 to get started. We're not talking about thousands of dollars here. Maybe $100, maybe $200 to get started. You can get some traction because ads are not an expense, they're an investment. When you do them right, you make money. You're not spending money. But if you have $0 in your business checking account right now, this won't work for you because you do need a few dollars to get started. And $200 is plenty of budget to get something like this started. So that's who this is not for. Let's talk about who this is for. A lot of times when we're talking through this training, and I'm running this training in large groups, people raise their hand and they ask, what about my business? Will this work for me? Here's my response. There are only really two types of local businesses, and we divide those businesses based on their sales process or the way that you actually get customers. There is the appointment-based business, and you're about to see some great handwriting right here. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. They're appointment-based businesses. So as an appointment-based business, we're talking about contractors, dentists, attorneys, real estate agents. There's generally an appointment made or a consultation that's had or an estimate that's booked before a purchase is made. So you've either got an appointment-based business or you've got a traffic-based business. A traffic-based business is generally a brick and mortar store. It may be a clothing store, retail store, a restaurant, and you get business when people walk in off the street, come into your shop and buy stuff. So you probably fall in one of those two categories. If you do business with the government or you're trying to procure contracts from the state, that's different. But if you sell by appointment or you sell by traffic, people coming into your store, then what I'm about to show you will work for you. Just a little bit more proof. You can see here, this was a client that I had, we showed the strategy to, and he said here, hey, just got 2 enrollments into the boot camp. Praise God. So he had a boot camp that was going. I think he had a fitness offer, and I got 2 enrollments using this. This is another client that we had, and you can see some of our text messages going back and forth. He said, ran the Facebook ad in the IG and made a sale. Sorry, I wrote over that, and made a sale in 1 hour with 2 pending. I said, that's awesome. Man, it works. Ran the post ad on Facebook and IG and made a sale in 1 hour and 2 pending is what he said. And so that particular guy, I think what he was selling was a couple $100. So he did pretty well and only spent a few minutes setting this stuff up. So I just erased that so you could see the text message. Sorry, I covered that up. Here's another one. Let's see. So far, I have a few pending payments. I do have some follow-up next week, but over the last 2 weeks, I've made almost $1,000. Others are looking to send for pictures to send. Sorry for the typos. So you can see that the strategy is working. So let's talk about how people are traditionally getting clients or customers. The first way that most people are going about trying to get clients is through word of mouth. Now, this word of mouth thing works, and there are pros and cons to each of these old ways that I call the old way that people are going to get clients. So word of mouth is a good thing because when you give word of mouth, you're building trust, and it's easy to close clients who come in from word of mouth. When a person's aunt or uncle or cousin refers them to a business, they already come in with some level of trust. That's a pro. The con of word of mouth is it's very unpredictable. And in order to scale your business to multiple 6 or 7 figures, you need a predictable system. So just relying on word of mouth may work some. And if you got great word of mouth, I know a lot of people take pride in, hey, people find out about me because I do such a great job. If that's working for you, that's good. What I'm going to show you today is not going to take away from that. It's simply going to add to it. So word of mouth is not going to be the way that we want to scale or build. That's one of the old ways. So people say, okay, I can't control word of mouth, so I'll start reaching out to people. So the next one we have is cold outreach. And this is where people are doing like cold calling, DMs, cold emails, reaching out to people that they don't know. The pro with this is it is very controllable because I can knock on 100 doors, I can pass out 1,000 flyers, I can make 50 cold calls. The problem is that it's extremely time consuming and you end up spending a lot of time talking to people and reaching out to people who are never going to do business with you. So if you're trying to do cold outreach, you're operating the old way. And again, all of these things work, but they're not ideal. So then a lot of people move from word of mouth to, okay, I'm going to do cold outreach to now they're like, all right, I know my clients are on social media. I'm going to create a profile on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm going to start posting on Facebook and Instagram. But then they run into a problem here. And the problem is that you post videos and pictures, but Facebook and Instagram are not pushing them. Nobody is seeing them. You're getting like 5 to 10 views, and half of them are people overseas. And so we want to learn how to fix that. And I know this because I tried all 3 of these strategies and got burnt out. The fix for it is to learn how to build a simple system based on paid ads. We call the system that we've created the bond method. And the reason is because it's designed to begin building a bond with your potential clients and your potential customers. People do business, and I know you've heard this before, from people that they know, and you probably filled in the blank, trust. So what the system allows us to do is to build a bond. Build the bond of know and trust and turn these new connections into actual clients. Here's how it works. So step 1, 3 simple steps, is we create what's called an intro offer. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about what all of these entail. But an intro offer is basically a foot in the door. It's an offer that gives people a reason to do business with you. It's an offer that gives people the reason to choose you in lieu of all other options. And I'll give you some examples of good intro offers. But that's the first thing you need, is an intro offer to make to your people. The second thing you need is a way to reach cold audiences. We're going to start running ads to cold audiences. So a cold audience is people who've never seen you, they've never heard of you. These are the people that you want to reach that don't know anything about you. First, we got an offer. Second, we're reaching cold audiences. And then the third thing that we're going to do is we're going to reach warm audiences. So your warm audience are people who have now heard of you, who now are beginning to know you, and you're going to warm those people up until they become buyers. What's going to happen is a percentage of these people that you reach out to via ads from your cold audience are going to buy, and an even greater percentage of these people that we use warm audience strategies for are going to buy. And this is where your buyers come from. So it goes from your intro offer to the cold audience. From the cold audience, they're going to become warm, and from both audiences, they're going to become buyers. Now, if that just confused you, just hold on. It's about to make a whole lot more sense in a moment. First, let's talk about the intro offer. So, how do you know what type of intro offer to use? It depends on what type of business you have. There are two different types of intro offers that work: gift-based intro offers and info-based intro offers. Let's start with gift-based. Often in businesses where there's not a lot of explanation, like you sell clothes or you sell food, you got a restaurant, or you sell some type of simple service and everybody knows what it is, you can give a gift-based intro offer. An example of that might be 30% off for first-time customers. That's a gift that you're giving them. Another example may be a coupon or a voucher for BOGO, buy one, get one free. So if you have a restaurant, you might say, buy a slice of pizza, get another slice of pizza free. This is an intro offer that is designed to go out there and attract people to your business. A lot of times when people are advertising, they're only advertising what they do, but they're not advertising an offer. If you remember back to the 90s, Domino's Pizza was a business that really scaled and grew because of their offer. And many of y'all that are as old as me remember their offer. It was piping hot pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes or less, or it was free. You could call back and get a free pizza if they didn't come in 30 minutes. They beat out every other pizza shop in the 90s because they differentiated themselves by having an offer and not just saying we're the pizza place. So if you want to stand out from the crowd, you want to start marketing your offers, not just what you do. So these are gift-based offers. If you run any type of lesson-based business, tutoring business, this is your offer. It's the free trial class. If you run a boot camp, like a fitness boot camp, free trial class, a great intro offer. So these are gift-based intro offers. Info-based intro offers are used for businesses where there needs to be some more explanation, some more understanding of the process of what you do, or generally there's a consultation that happens before the sale is made. So an example of this would be an info-based offer for, say, a real estate agent. Maybe the real estate agent is targeting people who are going to be selling their home. It may be a free book, an ebook that says, these are the 7 things you need to do before you sell if you want to get top dollar for your home. Maybe for first-time home buyers, the 3 things first-time home buyers need to know before making a purchase. If you're a contractor, sometimes an info-based offer can be a good thing. You may have a PDF or an ebook that says how to remodel your kitchen without breaking your budget. And so now we know that as people are asking for these intro offers, they're also interested in what you do. Again, we're marketing offers, not just products, services, stores, food, whatever it is that you do. So an ebook becomes an info-based intro offer. A free training can be an info-based intro offer. This training you're looking at right now is an intro offer. It's a training that walks you through a process, teaches a skill. So anywhere where there's a consultation or there's information exchange, an info-based intro offer is going to do a few things. Number 1, it's going to build your authority. Number 2, it's going to allow you to demonstrate that you know what you're doing. And number 3, it's going to make your potential client more comfortable with your process before you have the conversation with them. So ebooks, trainings, videos, PDFs, webinars, all of those are examples of info-based intro offers. So now you've got an intro offer, right? Okay, so I'm about to break the entire system down to you. And if you get this and implement it, you will never be thinking about where your next client is going to come from. This is a simple system, and we're only spending $5 a day on these ads, and I can't wait to show you how it works. So There are two audiences that we focus on. Number one is your cold audience, and your cold audience is simply people who don't know you and have never heard of you before. And then your warm audience is simply people who have seen your stuff before. Maybe they've clicked on an ad, visited your website, visited your page. They've heard of you before. So what we're building is a system that you can turn on and off and will pull you clients from your cold audience and pull you clients and customers and traffic from your warm audience. Here's how it works. So the first thing we do is we focus on our cold audience and we create a simple video. All right. So this is a video. I know my handwriting is great, right? So this video is going to be a 5-minute video. Now, in this 5-minute video that we're sending out to a cold audience, all you're doing is talking about what you do, how what you do is different, how you can help another person, and making an invitation for them to take your intro offer. So it's just a 5-minute video of you talking about your stuff and how you can help people. All right. So that's the first thing. And when we're making these videos, by the way, we're just doing them with our cell phone, no fancy camera crews or anything like that necessary. The second video that we're making and sending out to cold audiences is simply another video, and it's a 1-minute version of the same thing you just said in the 5-minute version. So you just say it again, but you say it much quicker and you leave out some of the details that you said in the 5-minute video. Again, you're just talking about who you are, how you can help people, how you're different than others, and you invite them to take your intro offer. Very simple. The third ad is simply, this is not even a video, this is just a picture and some text. So all you're basically doing is writing out what you said in the other ads, all right? And this is just a picture. So each one of these ads, we're just spending $5 a day on. So you got a 5-minute video, you got a 1-minute video, and you got a picture ad. If you have never set this stuff up before, it is ridiculously simple. If you can send an email, you can do this. These are cell phone videos, so this is not high production or anything like that. But we're sending this out to cold audiences. By the way, I'm sure you're aware of this, but we are targeting people. So you can target specific zip codes. If you got a zip code that you know is able to spend money on what you sell, you can target that zip code. If you've got a certain gender, male or female, that you want to target, you can do that. If you want to target engaged people who are having a birthday coming up, the targeting options are ridiculous. Just about anything you can think of, like this would be my perfect client, you can target these specific people and send these cold ads directly to them for just $5 a day. So now we've got a simple campaign for cold audiences. Here's what happens when you turn this thing on. Two things happen. Number one, some of these people take advantage of your intro offer and then they buy your stuff. And we're really happy when they do because that's where we make our first money. People who like, hey, I want the ebook, then they reach out and you do business, you close, or they download your buy one, get one free, come into your store, buy a bunch of stuff. That's good. Some of them are going to buy, but many of them will not buy. And those people get placed down here in the warm audience. Here's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Whenever somebody comes to your page on Instagram or Facebook, clicks on your stuff, watches one of your ads, views a video, the system automatically takes them and places them into an audience that some people call the invisible list, or in this case, we call our warm audience. In fact, if you have a business page and anybody has been to it, you've already started building that audience. You just may not know how to tap into it. The beautiful thing about a warm audience is these are people who have already seen your stuff and they already know who you are, and you can start to build the relationship with them because we know that people buy from people that they know, they like, and you probably filled in the blank, trust. So some of these people that click on your stuff, even though they may not buy, are going to be interested in buying later. They're put into your warm audience. And then we start creating simple ads. And these ads, we only spend $1 to $2 a day. So $1 to $2 a day. And you can spend more if you want, but $1 to $2 a day is good. And this may be one video about your story, like how you started the business and where you come from and how you're different. This may be another video, a testimonial from one of your clients or customers who love what you do. This may be a how-to video where you're giving helpful information and tips and you're only spending $1 or $2 a day. This may be another video where maybe you were featured in the news or in a local paper or something like that and you recorded the whole process and you might put that in the video. This may be another straight offer video where you're like, hey, I got 12 spots left for the next quarter. Hit me up and let us get you in the doors. And so you create a warm audience, what I call a catalog of videos, and you're only spending $1 or $2 a day. And every time your perfect client who's already seen you, already knows you, is building trust with you, every time they open their phone or device, you're there with more helpful information and an invitation for them to come and to do business with you. This is why we call this strategy the bond method. Because what happens is they go from cold, never hearing of you before, to now building a bond with you, becoming very warm, and these people become your buyers. But these buyers end up spending a lot more money because they have built a bond. And these buyers end up referring people. You begin to dominate your marketplace because you become top of mind for all of the people who may be interested in what it is that you sell, and they start referring their people, their clients, and you're only doing this for a few dollars a day. This is the entire system. Now, it's actually really simple to set up, and you can get this set up in just about 7 to 10 days from beginning to end, and some people can do it much quicker. These videos, a 5-minute video may take you 20 minutes to record, a 1-minute video, 10 minutes to record, and you already said everything that you're going to put into the picture ad, so you're done there. And then these you just make as you go. And you start building a catalog and you start spending $1 to $2 a day. And as you start making more money from all of the customers and clients that are coming in, you start scaling up how much you're spending on ads, and you begin to build a snowball effect that brings in more customers and more clients, more money, and more importantly, frees up your time so you can do more than just chasing down people or spending nights wondering where the next customer or client is going to come from. So the system is simple and there's only 3 steps. Build an intro offer, run simple ads to cold audiences, and then number 3, retarget those people and create ads for the warm audiences. Now, if you want us to help you set this stuff up, we've created a program where we take a limited number of people every month and we help them implement this stuff in their businesses to scale their businesses as far as they want to go. We're not always open and we don't have unlimited space, but we do help people set this stuff up. And by the way, we don't sell this for some ridiculous high ticket price. A lot of these programs where they teach similar things are selling for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. And honestly, we could charge that amount, but I'm trying to help some business owners. It's extremely affordably priced. And if you would like our help to help you get something set up like this in your business, no matter what type of business you have, we've helped everybody from hair care to real estate to brick and mortar, all types of businesses. If you'd like our help setting this up, all you want to do is reach out to me on Instagram. Reach out to me on Instagram and say, I'd like more information. Just send me a DM, Instagram, or even Facebook. I'd like more information on the program. And if you just DM me that, I'll send you the information. You can take a look at it. You can see everything that we have in the program. You can check out the pricing. I'm not even going to make you get on a phone call. There's no hard selling. It's basically, hey, you want more info about how it works? Here's the info. You can take a look at it for yourself. Let me know if you're in. And if you're in, we move forward. And if not, we part ways as friends. And that's it. So I hope this video has shown you what is possible if you learn how to run simple ads. You're just one ad campaign away from scaling your business to wherever it is that you'd like to scale it to. You're just one ad campaign away from never having to worry about where your next client or customer is coming from. And you're just one ad campaign away from freeing up your time, not having to chase after people, not having to worry about word of mouth or posting all day long and not getting any reach. You're one good campaign away from turning your business around or turning your business up. So, again, if you're interested, just send me a DM. We'll get you the information. And I hope this video was helpful. God bless. See you soon.